I'm Anil Kumar sharing with you a very important question from the test paper. It is probably the very best question on quadratic expressions and its application. Let us look into it in greater details. The question here is, the property layout diagram of the entire lot shows the possible outline of the house that you plan to build and the attached shed in your backyard on the southwest left corner. You want to find the area of your house less the shed. Now part A of the question is, state the polynomial expression that represents the area of the house only in simplified form, right? So that is the house and this is the shed. So that's the total area of the lot. And part B is, assuming x is an integer value, what is the maximum area your house could be if the maximum area of the entire property is 100 meters square? So if the entire property area is 100 meters square, find the maximum area of your house. Assume x to be an integer, right? So that is the question. You should pause the video now, try to answer, and then look into my suggestion. I have very limited space here to work the solution. So what I will do is, I'll write down the expression here, expand it, and then find the solution of part B in this corner. Okay. So it says state the polynomial expression that represents area of the house only in simplified form. So area of the house will be total area, take away the shed area, right? Now what is the total area? To find the total area, we should add these dimensions to get one side. Let's call this as the length of the house and let this be the width. In that case, area is length times width. So when you add these two, what do you get? So here you have x plus 1. So we have x plus 1 and then you have plus 2x minus 1. So this is x plus 1. This is 2x minus 1. When you add them up, you get x plus 2x is 3x and plus 1 minus 1 is 0. So 3x is the total length. Similarly, let's add the width. Now width for us is, so let us call this as length is equals to 3x for the whole lot. Similarly, we can say width is equals to x plus 2 plus x plus 3, right? So we'll have plus x plus 3 and that gives you 2x plus 5. That is the width, correct? When we say area of the shed, it will be x plus 1 times x plus 3, correct? So let me write down the expression for area of the house. We say area of the house is equals to total area, let me write this as AT, minus area of the shed. Is that okay? So that is the formula for the area of the house. And now we can write our expressions and find the answer. So let me write down the expression here. Area of the house is equal to length, total length is 3x, so you get 3x times the width, which is 2x minus 5. So that is the lot, right? The area of total lot minus area of the shed. Area of the shed is x plus 1 times x plus 3, correct? Now let us expand. So we get 6x squared. I'm sorry, this is plus. So let me write this as plus. Plus 15x. And when you expand this, let me write it in brackets first. Minus x squared plus 3x plus x plus 3. Is that okay? Now simplifying, 6x squared minus x squared is 5x squared. 15x minus 3x is 12x. 12x minus x is 11x. So we get plus 11x and minus 3. So that becomes a simplified expression for area of the house. So let me write down the answer here for simplified expression, which is 5x squared plus 11x minus 3. Is that okay? So that is how we get simplified expression. Now, part B is, assuming x is an integer value, what is the maximum area your house could be if maximum area of the entire property is 100, that means A total is 100. So if total area is 100, then what is maximum area of your house? That means this area. So what we have to find is the value of x. So what we are given is A total is equals to 100. That is what we are given. So for that, we have to find the value of x. Now what is total area? Total area we calculated, and which is, let me highlight here, this is the total area, right? A total, correct? This is the total area. So this total area is 6x squared plus 15x. That is the total area. So what we will do is, we'll equate 100 to 6x squared plus 15x, right? So what value of x, integer value of x, will give us a value close to 100. So we can use the calculator. And if I use 1, I get 6 plus 15, which is very low. Let me try 2. So 6 times 2 square plus 15 times 2 will give us 54. How about 3? 6 times 3 square plus 15 times 3 is equals to 99. So what we find is that for x equals to 3, total area is 99, right? 99 is very close to x. So approximately, we said the entire property is 100 meters square. So we'll assume x as 3. Do you get the idea? So now what we are going to do is, we are going to substitute the value of x equals to 3 in our equation and then find the answer. Do you get the point? So for us, x is 3. So if I substitute x equals to 3, then the area of the house which I get is 5 times 3 square plus 11 times 3 minus 3, right? So let us calculate with the calculator. So 5 times 3 square, 5 times 3 square plus 11 times 3 minus 3 equals to 75. So the area of the house maximum which we can have is 75, and the units are meters square. Correct? So that is how we get our answer. So the answer for here is 75 meters square. I hope you understand the strategy which we applied to solve this question. I'd like you to go through this video once again, understand, and then I hope you'll be well prepared for your own test. Thank you and all the best.